Hello, users, and welcome back to Path of the Exiles. I'm still fucking drunk edition. Hopefully y'all are enjoying your evening. I know I am. And so I'd like to thank you for as well enjoying your evening. Unless you aren't, and which, if you aren't, I hope I can help you enjoy. You know? What was I doing? Alright, anyway. This is Path of Exile. New game. It's cool. Harvest League. Same recording session as 61. Start from episode 61. If you're watching this when it comes out, if you're watching it as a premieres, thank you for your interest. I would prefer if you just went to episode 61 and started from there and then just continued to this point if you liked it from there. The music that is playing is Temple of Shirley from Legend of Dragoon on the Sony PlayStation. Good song. This is Path of Exile, man. I'm in Act 2. I'm having a good fucking time. It's just good as hell. Haven't died yet. That's one thing I'm proud of. I am extremely intoxicated as you watch me flail around like a fucking loser. Understand this? Oof. But yeah, over these videos I've been kind of talking about a bunch of random topics. Most of all, I guess, surrounding what I'm doing here. Why I'm even on YouTube. Like, what the fuck is happening? Why the fuck are you here? The music's about to loop here. But why the fuck are you here? I don't know. Do you know? I hope you know. But seriously, again, I'm recording this all of the night of June 21st. It's June 22nd at 12:54 a.m. I feel amazing. I'm drunk. I'm stoned. I'm listening to PS1 game music. I'm playing one of my favorite games, Path of Exile. I'm recording a YouTube video, which is one of my favorite things to do. I like how the graphics aren't loading for the stone things. And who knows? Again, if you're sober when you watch this video, I appreciate you. I'm glad you're here. I'm really glad you're here. But at this point in my life, I am not a sober person. I spent the first 21 years of my life not consuming any substance other than food. And maybe I can spend this video talking about my food addiction. Maybe. If I remember. Lord have fucking mercy, do I have one hell of a food addiction. One of my go-to things lately has been soup. I've been enjoying the fuck out of soup. Putting a bunch of vegetables together. I'm a vegetarian. I've been a vegetarian since March now. Put a bunch of vegetables in there. You get peppers, hot sauce. It's just amazing. That's what I've been eating a lot of. I've been trying to be very mindful of my diet. What I want to be is I want to be a role model. That's kind of the thing that my brain has kind of come around to over the course of these videos so far. And this has been, again, just a natural brain process of a very drunk and stoned person. This is just how my brain's working. I'm just speaking instead of thinking. I'm just speaking. And thus, I'm recording this. And even though this is happening this evening, I'll upload it 2 weeks later and it'll still be as prevalent. But yeah, I mean, I want to be a role model. Right now I'm in a point where, like, what are my recent interests? What the fuck is this? I don't know. One of my recent interests is nutrition, food, eating healthily, living and feeling well, and it's something I've been spending a lot of time researching. I've been eating a lot of vegetables. I'm a vegetarian. I try to eat vegetables. Feels good. I do a cooking show called Cooking with the Bitch. I'm gonna do more of those videos. By the time you're watching episode 66 of this fucking show, hopefully I'll have more Cooking with the Bitches up. I'm gonna do a lot more this week, actually. I really want to. I want to delve more into that. I just want to record myself cooking because it's fun. That's been the number one. The number one thing. I've been thinking about protein a lot. Trying to be very healthy. At least as healthy as I can be in my current situation. And I feel good about it. Again, I've never felt better diet-wise and health-wise. I've never felt better. Where am I going? I've never felt better, but like a few things I want to say is like, I was raised. One of the things about my childhood is I spent my entire childhood with one person, and that was my mother. And I never got to have a parting with my mother. We never got to have like a mutual goodbye. For those of you that don't know, she had a stroke. And she was never really able to speak English coherently. From that point onward. But I spent all of my childhood just with one person. I never had many friends. It was just with my mother, and my mother raised me on a diet of pasta and ice cream, mac and cheese, fried food, fast food, Burger King every Friday, McDonald's every Thursday. My father, when I saw him on the weekends, would also give me fast food just to try to win me over. I was a very unhealthy child. I never learned how to cook. My mother never taught me how to cook. My father certainly never taught me how to cook. And this year is the first year I've actually learned how to cook food. I've learned how to make things on my own. I've learned how to mix things, what to mix things. I've learned what tastes and what. And soups are my current thing as of this moment. I'm into soups. I'm into making things, stirring it up and adding things, and it's just like, yeah, that tastes good. Let's add something else. That tastes good. And that's been great. And it's like one of those things where it's like, I never learned how to cook. 24 years old, and this is my first year on planet Earth. In any way that knows how to fucking actually cook in any sort of actual capacity. And that's just amazing to me that I think a lot about society, how society functions, how I'm related to it, how my upbringing fits into the grand scheme of things. And the idea that I never learned how to cook up until this year, 24 years old, 23 was when I learned. And I actually put together, it's like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking learn how to fucking cook. You know, it's like, if there's anyone younger than me, like, if you don't know how to cook, learn. I don't know. Learn. It's incredibly important. Society, I don't know. I don't know how other people are raised, but I was raised by a single mother. Most of the time that I ate, it was fast food, it was pizza, it was Burger King. There's a Burger King right across from my fucking street. Dunkin' Donuts? I was raised in New Jersey, by the way. I love fast food, but I quit. I had to quit because it was killing me. Making me fat and fucking disgusting and ugh. Just absolutely fucking horrible. I'm not trying to body shame here, but me personally, I hate being fat. Any fat on my body, I feel fucking disgusted by it. I feel like it's unfair. I feel like it's like pre-built into my body. I've got this fucking eating addiction, this food addiction that I just don't want. But it's like my mother raised me poorly, and as a result, I can't help myself a lot of the time. It's just, it sucks. It really sucks. And I know there's a lot of people out there that deal with that as well, that have parents that didn't raise them properly, that didn't teach them how to consume food properly, how to cook properly. And it fucking sucks cock. Hold up. Hold up. I'm writing a note. Okay, but yeah, I mean, again, I was raised very poorly. And I got a lot of, like, lasting effects from it. And it sucks, dude. I really, if I ever do have children, I don't know if I could ever let my children have fast food. I really don't. Because it's so goddamn disgusting. And it's so addictive. At least it is right now. Who knows, like, if I ever have children, if I'm like 45, 50, and things are different then, who knows? But I mean, like, as of right now, I mean, fast food is so disgusting. It's so fucking awful and evil and addictive, and it's like, it's, me personally, it's ruined my fucking life in a lot of ways. Having a fucking weight problem and a health problem has ruined my life in a lot of ways. Something I'm constantly aware of at all times, all waking hours. I'm constantly aware of what my next meal is gonna be, if it's gonna satisfy my fucking urges, my taste satisfactoriness. And that's one thing where hot sauce comes in. I'm kind of addicted to hot sauce. That's been my big cure for fucking eating too much, is I just douse everything in hot sauce, so it's hard to eat, and then like I can't fucking breathe and I have to drink water for 3 hours. But again, if you have children, if you're ever thinking of having children, just never let them have fast food. It's not worth it. I get it. I know you want to fucking just not cook. I understand. Please just don't let them have fast food. Please don't let them have fast food. Oh my god. That shit's fucking awful. But the reason I say this is, a lot of people in my household are also addicted to fast food. Because it's just, again, the culture. And, it's really hard to see people eat fast food and then not want it. Again, it's literally profoundly addictive. I can't underscore enough how dangerous that shit is. Again, as far as like the grandiose things about my life that have like impacted me the most, my diet has been the absolute most impactful thing. It's just, again, my entire life I've been disgusting. For those of you that don't know, a little bit of a recap. Basically all of my life I had a weight problem. In 2016, when I was about 20 years old, I was like, you know what, I should stop eating 7,000 calories of pasta every day. And I'm going to start walking around the neighborhood. I'm going to start working out a little bit. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to eat less. And then I had a problem with weight. And then the other thing is I fall into these extremes where it's like I've had problems where I would go like a week without eating. I've been starved to the point where like I had no food. And I've had to go like a week without eating just from scarcity before, like when I was a teenager. And then I kind of like, when I was trying to like lose a bunch of weight when I was in like, you know, 1920s, 21-ish, I started to tap into that, and I would just go like 5 days without eating. Just every once in a while I'd go like, alright, I'm just not gonna eat. I'm just not gonna fucking eat. I don't need to eat. Like, why would I eat? You know, and that's what I would do. And that's not necessarily super unhealthy, as long as it's monitored, as long as you're getting key nutrients, which I definitely wasn't, but I mean, I was only 20 years old, so. But it's like, then that was to the point where I started to get like anorexic. I started to get like, I went down to 130 pounds. Which is the lowest I've ever been in my adult life, 130 pounds. Like, you know, if I sucked in my stomach, my ribs were visible. You could fucking see my bones and my wrists. It was a whole ordeal. And then kind of I was around that point for a while. And then I kind of got really depressed again. A little bit later. And then I started eating a lot. This is 2017, 2018. 21, 22 years old. I started spending all of my hard-earned money on getting fucking pizza every day. I got super sad. This is when I started getting addicted to fucking alcohol. I got super sad. I would just order fucking pizza. I would eat like a pizza, maybe 2 pizzas every day. And then drink fucking liters of vodka. And I got fucking really fat. I got all the way up to like 210 pounds again. And then ever since then, it's just been like back and forth. Like, the thinnest I've been ever since then is like 175-ish. And as of right now, I'm 183. But yeah, my weight is like a huge struggle with me. And it all just stems from me being born and raised on fast food. And I just can't underscore enough how dangerous it is, and how terrible it is, and how evil, and how corrupting and awful. If I could go back and I could have never tasted it, I would... God. Like, this is what people tell me about, like, heroin. It's like, you never want it. You know, it's like, heroin seems pretty cool to me. But, I mean, people tell me, don't do it. But it's like, this is my message to anybody. Again, if you're young, if you're not addicted to it, you know, just stop eating it. Just don't eat fast food. It's just unhealthy for you. It's not good. It's just, it's gonna fucking kill you. It's gonna fucking cause decades of fucking strife and depression. Just don't do it. It's just not worth it. It's just not fucking worth it. You know what I mean? It's just not worth it. God damn, is it not worth it? Jesus. Like, that's one of the things where it's like, my modern addictions and vices all stem from being born and raised on fucking carbohydrates and processed fast food. And then it's, of course, none of this shit is taught in schools. In school, you don't learn anything about nutrition. There's literally nothing about nutrition that you learn in school. Elementary school, I learned nothing. Middle school, I learned nothing about nutrition. Nothing at fucking all. And then my mom is feeding me Burger King and McDonald's every day, and it's like, okay, whatever. This is what I eat. I just eat it every day, and it's like, it's good, and then I start craving it, I start wanting it, and then it's like ice cream every single day. I fucking... Jesus, though. Like, if I were even taught in fucking elementary school how bad fast food was, then maybe I would have been like, hey mom, don't fucking buy me fast food. Like, let's fucking eat something else. Like, ugh. But I didn't know, so. That's why one of those things where it's like, I can never have a parent until I'm mentally stable. I feel like I can't have a parent until I've figured out my entire brain to the point where I never need to have alcohol again, where I never need to have marijuana again. As of right now, I kind of do need that stuff. I am very much so reliant on it. But I mean, there's going to be a point, right, where like, I'm going to want to just like, I need to solve all of that before I could ever have a child. Because if I ever do have a child, or if I'm ever in contact with a child, I need to make that child immune to all the things that I was vulnerable to, I guess. I don't know. This is the stuff I think about. am a freak. Let me tell you, I am a freak, right? Like, I am a fucking freak. But yeah, I figure by the time I'm 30, I hope I have everything figured out. One of the things about my life is like, I lived the first 20 years of my life like planning on killing myself by the time I was this age. So it's like once I turned 22, or like once I turned 21, 22, it's like, oh shit, well I guess I don't need to kill myself anymore. So it's like I spent the first 21 years of my life just not giving a fuck, and then 22, 23, 24 still is like lots to figure out. Now it's like, okay, I spent a long time doing absolutely nothing. Guess I'll do that. But yeah, I don't know. The human body is strange. You'd think like the human body would be programmed like this is what you need, this is what you want, you don't want anything you don't need, blah blah blah, but nope. Here we are, addicted to a bunch of garbage. I don't know. I hope eventually I can completely get over it. I'm trying. It's getting a lot better. Again, like I'm telling you, I'm in the best place I've ever been in my life. Everything was a lot worse before this. And that's what I'm grateful of. I know that 6 months from now, I'm going to be in a better spot than when I was now. I know 3 months from now, I know 3 weeks from now, my life is going to be better. I'm going to be feeling better. I'm going to be in a better place. Everything's going to be great. And I'm just excited. But either way, again, thank you for watching. Hopefully you've appreciated this video. Hopefully you've gleaned something off of it that's useful for you in any capacity. I'll see you later. Thank you for watching.